I've got some good news. You're right about your life, but do you like it? I mean, what if you're wrong? You see, 100% of what you believe about yourself is right. But do you like where that belief has taken you? One of my favorite analogies talks about a bloodhound laying on a porch, just bellowing, boo, boo. And a neighbor asks the owner of the dog, "Why is your dog howling? Why does he continue to howl?" And the owner says, "Because he's laying on a nail." And the neighbor says, "Well, then why doesn't he move?" The owner says, "Well, the nail hurts, but it doesn't hurt enough for him to move." You see, we all live our own lives, and the life that we're living is right. I mean, your circumstances are correct. The way you think are absolutely right. But the question is that right correct? Think about it for a second. All right, who the heck am I to tell you how to live? No way. I can't do that. I'm just here living my best life, trying to explain to you my experiences. Maybe you find some value in it. Maybe you don't. But I am not going to tell you how to live your life. I am not going to tell you you're wrong, because you're not. You're right. I mean, the circumstances that you live in, how you react to them, the story that you tell yourself is right for you. But my question is, are you happy? Are you finding joy? Are you moving in the direction you want to move? You see, that's where the challenge comes. How do you change your right into something that is correct for you? Only you can decide your path. Only you can decide the life you live in. You know, if you're sitting there going, "Oh, but this, oh, but that," you're right. You're correct. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. I'm going to tell you you can reframe that. I'm going to tell you you can change. I'm going to tell you you can grow. I'm going to tell you that you can move on, if you will. But how dare me tell you that you're wrong? Only you can decide. Only you can make a change. It's completely up to you. The narrative that we tell ourselves, the story that we live, is either going to be one of moving forward. And see, the great thing about it is you get to decide what direction forward is for you. It's your choice. I'm not going to tell you what's forward, what's backward, what's left, what's right. I'm going to tell you what is moving forward for me. There was a time where, well, there's been many times where life is really hard. We almost went bankrupt. We almost lost our house. We've been through a lot. I've had some recent losses in my life. I've had losses throughout my life. The first one was back in high school. I lost a couple of classmates. You're going to have loss. The negative situations don't stop. You learn how to deal with them. The circumstances may change, but you're going to have to live through them. You're going to have a tough time for a time, but it's how you approach those tough times. It's how you live through those tough times. It's how you choose right from wrong in those tough times. Again, going back to, it's your choice what's right. It's your choice what's wrong. It's completely up to you. You can sit there and say, "Yeah, but Jim, you just don't know." You don't know. No, I don't know. I absolutely have no idea the circumstances in your life. I know the circumstances I've lived through. And I'm telling you, when I was scrambling to try to find pennies to add together to make dollars, to pay an electric bill, to pay a water bill, I did what I had to do. Did it suck? Absolutely. It was not fun. But I lived through it. I persevered. I gained resilience through it. I was able to overcome it. In the moment, it was not right. It was very wrong. But I chose to strive. I chose to figure out a way. I chose to get us out of that situation. It took time. It didn't happen overnight. Sure, I had people help. I had people offer suggestions. I had people offer advice. And some of that was good. And it helped me grow. And it helped me move forward in my life. But it took a long time to get through that. And I survived. All right? So you may have circumstances. But don't live in the circumstances. Don't live in the excuses or reasons. Don't live in that. Live in the what you want to be, who you want to be, what you want to accomplish. Strive towards that. Keep moving towards that. I'm not going to tell you it's easy, because for a lot of folks, it's not. In fact, it's quite difficult. But I'm going to tell you, you can get through it. At least I did. I'm living proof that it can be done. I'm not going to tell you that you're stuck. It may feel like you're stuck. It may feel like you're wearing cement shoes and you can't even walk right now. But break those things off. Slowly but surely take that little hammer and chip away at those cement shoes. Chip away if you want to change. If you want to move forward, whatever your forward is. If you don't, you're the bloodhound on the porch. Laying on the nail, complaining, but not enough to move. So I challenge you, what is something that you are struggling with? What is something that you would like to change? What right in your life is wrong that you need to possibly move on from? You see, I'm here expressing or letting you know about the experience that I've lived so that hopefully you find a little value in it. Hopefully you can maybe learn from it, because as I've said in previous videos, experience is expensive. But if you can learn from other people's experiences, it doesn't cost you as much. And as a 57-year-old dude that's loving life right now, I want to share that with you so that you can find some joy, some happiness, and hopefully start chipping away at whatever it is you need to chip away at and move forward and live the best life you can possibly live. If you're still here, thank you. I genuinely appreciate you watching. I genuinely appreciate you being here, being part of the community. Again, let me know what you're struggling with, what you'd like to overcome. Maybe we can start a conversation and everybody can learn from it.